Thommi, do you believe in heaven or hell?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I plan on spending my eternity up there. I don't know about you. I'm guessing I'll see you there.
Shoot, I'm
Okay.
for up
That's
there
where
too.
that's where I'm going.
Just saying. All right, so we're about to review Eternity.
Very different, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a nice story. It's PG-13, 1 hour and 54 minutes.
Who's starring in Eternity?
It stars Miles Teller,
Okay.
Elizabeth Olsen, Callum Turner, and Divine Joy Randolph.
You know Elizabeth Olsen, she is so freaking good. You know, that's the old
very
Olsen
good.
sisters, little sister. It's like, did they just inherit it, or
That's
is
what
it
I
passed
think.
down? Because she is so excellent. Everything
She
I've
might
seen
be better
her
than
in.
her sisters.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and not to insult,
Well,
Mary
they don't
Kate
really
and
act
Ashley.
anymore.
They
They're
don't.
they're in
They're
other
just
stuff.
mega rich. They're just
Mega
mega rich
rich.
as F.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, she is fantastic. Everything I've seen her in.
Yeah.
Gosh, and I love this movie called Wind River, and she's in that, and it is so good. Check that out if you haven't. So what's going on in Eternity?
All right. So in an afterlife where souls have 1 week to decide where to spend eternity, Joan is faced with the impossible choice between the man she spent her life with and her first love, who died young and has waited decades for her to arrive. He waited 67 years.
Well, you knew she was coming eventually. I mean,
Woo, 6-7.
but they were probably joyful and happy, and there were no wants or need. There was no pain or sickness. It's just an eternity and heavenly bliss.
Right.
But what a quandary.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was when she meets and realizes that she's in this quandary, I think her heart completely took over. And she's just like, oh my gosh, he died when we were first married, and here you are. Because she wasn't expecting that. Nobody knew. Right. You kind of know what to expect when you're going upstairs, but you kind of don't. Some things might be a surprise for us. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Hope it's a long time before we know that.
This is like a way station. And in this movie, there's no heaven and there's no hell. There's probably no God, because every time the dude tries to ask about God, they're like, who are you asking about, Frank? Tom? My boss's boss? Like, what are you asking about? So,
it's like a stop before you go to where you're going to go to.
And stay forever. Like, you have to pick a place that you want to stay.
Yes, for the rest of eternity.
And a lot of those places, I'm like, they don't seem like forever type places, honestly. I'm sorry if I'm giving away a spoiler. I didn't say what the places are named or anything, but I didn't, on that issue, I didn't like. But it is a story, it's a movie, I accepted it. And then Hollywood has been saying, a lot of these movies, I noticed, they're like, there's no God. God is not looking out for you. God does not exist.
And that's their art. I don't believe that, but that's their art. So,
Yeah. I've noticed that more and more lately in these movies and TV shows. I'm like, so this movie, again, there's not a God to deal with, or Jesus. So
if that's how you kind of see it, I didn't see it that way.
I mean, they talk about religion. They're like, well, whatever, this is a way station. And then you're going to your eternity, which is not necessarily heaven. It's just a place that you want to stay forever. You want to stay on the beach forever? Do you want to stay on the moon forever?
A perfect tan all the time, rushing waters, putting you to sleep at night. I'm there with the man I love for my life.
Thing. Not everybody has a man that they love.
But but if you're in heaven, remember, you're in heavenly bliss. You're happy. You're
It's
joyous.
not heaven though. It's just.
But that's where you plan on going.
Yeah, that's where we're talking about.
Where we're going to spend the eternity at. You're going to pick somewhere that it's going to be all good when you get there.
It's just that in this movie, it's the same thing though. It's like you can't leave. Like if you're like, shoot, it's always summer, it's always sunny, it's always 80 degrees or whatever is your favorite temperature or whatever.
Hawaii, Arizona.
Maybe you want to have seasons.
I don't.
I'm saying some people might want to have some seasons. You're never gonna have a season. You're always gonna be on the beach. Maybe you want to go to the city. Nope. You're always going to be on the beach for eternity.
I'm just going to go ahead and choose heaven and trust that God has great plans for my afterlife, because I know he does.
Yeah, but that's not the movie is what I'm saying.
I think we're going to not keep talking about this before we get into a long tangent.
Just look at the movie, like how they put it. Don't think about what you think about heaven is going to be like, or your paradise. Go into the parameters of what they set for this movie. and it's very narrow. It's very narrow. Some of these places. I liked how it ended, like where they chose in the end. Personally, I probably would have chose that too, but
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a love story, but it's a very different type of film. And I'm not big on love stories or romances, but I like this one because it dealt with the afterlife, and I think that's kind of what made it a little bit different. But his what do they call him? His kind of like his guardian angel almost is what I'm going to call him, but they're handlers.
The AC,
the afterlife coordinator is what they were called. Yeah. And that's where, what's her name?
They're not angels.
No, but
Divine Joy Randolph.
They were immediately remind me, oh, that's the guardian angel. That's me watching the movie. But basically, they're their handlers. You telling them how things are going, how things are going to go, what you have to do to get out of here, and all that good stuff. And I can't remember what I've seen her in before, but I remember her face.
She's in a lot of stuff. She was in that movie with Brad Pitt where...
Yes. I knew it was something with some kind of action before. I just couldn't remember which one it was. Yeah. But she has a her different wigs that they had on, and she was rocking them all. She was looking good. Them all, yeah. Yes, she did. She's funny. Yeah. She's very funny. Yeah. So we got some fun facts about this film.
So before this film was to make its world premiere in Toronto, director and co-writer David Frayne discovered that he had a malignantly benign brain tumor. Oh. He was able to attend the Toronto premiere in September 2025, but underwent surgery to remove the majority of the tumor shortly afterwards. The surgery lasted 10 hours, and Frayne spent the next 6 weeks in recovery. Frayne and 4 of his surgeons attended the London premiere of the film, and Frayne publicly commended them from the stage.
There you go. He fought that and beat it.
Good for him.
That is awesome that he was able to make it.
Yeah, to take them.
Yes, that is a lovely story. I like that.
E2, Survivor.
Yes.
Principal photography began on May 24, 2024 in Vancouver, and production wrapped on July 5th, 2024.
Well, this took a little over a year.
No, it says 1 year.
Oh, shoot. May,
July, 3 months.
Oh, I'm thinking this. Why am I thinking 2025?
Yeah.
Okay. 2025 about to be over.
Yeah.
So that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's awesome. Miles Teller and Divine Joy Randolph had the same agent and wanted to do a film together for some time before being cast in this film.
That is awesome when you meet your friends on set and you guys know each other and like, hey, chemistry, just like bam, just like that.
Yep.
That is so cool.
Are there extra scenes?
Are there?
Yes.
Okay.
As the credits begin to roll, there's the extra scenes. So just sit tight for a minute.
Okay.
For a couple minutes.
So let's talk about clappers for this film. I didn't think I was going to like this. Like at all.
Okay. Well, you do say that you don't like romantic movies, so.
But once I realized what it was about, I got interested. Like, okay, well, I need to know what's going to happen now because I'm invested in the movie. I really did enjoy this, and I'm going to give it a 3.5 clapper.
You know, I really enjoyed it, and my dad really enjoyed it too. So I'm also going to give it 3.5 clappers. The tomato meter gave it 77%.
Okay.
And the popcorn meter gave it 90%. So the audiences are obviously liking it.
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. Yeah. I would recommend checking this one out. Like I said, it's a little different from what we're usually paced to from seeing in the theaters. But this is a fun one.
Plus, you got to figure out like who's she gonna stay with? Won't she? Is she not gonna stay with any of them? Like, what is she gonna do?
What's she gonna do? And I just wanted to see what was gonna happen after happy, their happy afterlife. So you got to see the movie to find out. All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Eternity, currently at theaters. Go check it out. Don't forget that Jules and you can catch us on Cash App. Any donations are appreciated. You can also find us on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, follow. Let us know what you want to see. We take requests. Just let us know. We'll review the movie, shout you out. All right. See you at our next review. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.